Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial. In this video, I'll be creating roaming profiles and home folder user accounts. A roaming profile is a shared network that is joined to a domain where computer users on the network can log in and access documents, while a home folder is a private profile for users to log in and access their documents. Okay, so I'll start by creating a user account on my Windows Server virtual machine. I'll press the start button, go on administrative tools, then go on Active Directory, users and computers. Now to create a new user, you will right click on the users folder, then you'll scroll down to new, and then you'll select user. And now I'll just type in a new user. I'll simply input John Doe for this tutorial. The initial to be JD, and the user login name will be John Doe in common letters. I'll select next. You'll need to create a password for the user, so I'll just input that now. I'll deselect this option and select user cannot change password and password number that expires. I'll select next, and this is basically a summary for the user that I've just created. I'll click finish, and now you can see that our John Doe user has been created. So now I'll just go into my hard drive, and now I'll be creating two folders. The first one I'll name it roaming, and the second will be home. Now that that's been completed, I'm going to share both folders. So to do that, you will right click, go to properties, go to the sharing tab, then click on share. So now click on the drop down menu, select everyone, then select add. Now I'm going to change the permission level to co-owner. Then I'll click on share. Okay, so now my folder has been shared. I'll select done and close. Now I'm just going to repeat the process in my other folder. Go to sharing, select everyone, add, and change the permission level to co-owner. Click share again. Okay, so this folder is now sharing also. Now select done and close. Now I'm just going to go back to my John Doe user account that I created earlier. right here. I'm going to go into properties. And as you can see, you can add an additional information to the John Doe profile if you would like. But what I'm going to do is go into profile and add a profile path. To ensure that it is the correct one, I'll just go back to my C drive. I'll just go back to the sharing option and I'll copy this network path. So now I'll just paste it in the profile path here. And also, I'm just going to add backslash percent username percent. This is just to allow Windows to add the username variable to the user account name. Now I'm just going to change the home folder from local path to connect. And I'm going to copy the network path from the home folder. Go into sharing. And I'll just copy this. And place it right here. And I'll add the same backslash percent username percent. Now that that's been completed, I'm just going to select OK. And I'm going to switch to my Windows 7 virtual machine. Okay. So this is my Windows 7 machine. I'm going to switch users, select other user, and I'm going to type in my username and password. The username will be your domain name slash the username you created. In this case it will be John Doe. I'll type in my password. And log in. Okay, so I've logged into my Windows 7 machine. I'm just going to do a couple things here now. First, I'm just going to change my desktop background. I'll change it to landscapes. Okay, that's done. Great. So now I'm going to create a folder on my desktop to test my roaming profile. I'll name it test1, and I'll just place something inside of it for insurance. Okay, so now I'll close this. Okay, so I created that folder. So I'm now just going to switch VMs again. But first I'll need to log off of this machine to ensure that the settings have saved. Now I'll log into my Vista VM. So as you can see, our test was successful. The folder has been added, which means that we have created a roaming account or roaming profile. You can also see that our home folder has also been created. It may have nothing in it right now. So I'm just going to create another folder to test that home folder. Create test2 document. And now I'll just add it to the home folder. Okay, so I'll just close off this. And I'll log off. And I'll log back into my Windows 7 virtual machine. Great. So our test2 folder has also been created here. Our home folder and our test2 document. Okay, so everything seems to be working properly. This concludes my video tutorial. Thank you very much.